We took a risk trying to tame the elephants. While they would have been a fantastic thing to have, well, it killed us in the end. So I think rather than loading my game because we weren't too far into it and I tend not to load game anyway, we'll just go ahead and start over. Absolutely nothing. We'll keep that the exact same. We'll do the same AI. No reason to change that. Jacket as the seed. Boris. Sure, we'll go with Boris. Boris is invincible. Wow, Boris, you suck. What the fuck? This world's terrible. It's got the biome I need on it though. I think they always do. West hemisphere or east hemisphere? Shit, I don't know. We'll go. Actually, I'm getting a really strong Azeroth vibe from this. Look at this thing. This is nuts. Actually. Crazy. We are on 325 by 325, slightly larger than I normally go with, and we're going with this spot here. It is mountainous rather than large hills, so I'll probably be doing a part in mountain, part out mountain type thing. Depends what sort of layout we get. And we've got marble and granite, a pretty stone for art, and granite for, that's the healthiest stone, I believe, so that's cool for walls and all that. Other than that, standard arid shrubland stuff, year-round growing period, the temperature averaging about 21 degrees Celsius. Sometimes you get the summer up to like 36 or so. So I chose sort of a northern arid shrubland to prevent that from happening, because that's just, even without a heat wave, that's a bit hot for people. But yeah, we'll go for it. Again, the 325 by 325, just, I don't know, little change of pace, slightly larger than I normally go with. And we've got Toxos. Holy shit, you're too smart and healthy and capable. Oh my god. I think I have to. We have a second chance, guys. You're really good with cooking and crafting. Oh man. Oh man. All right, we'll do it. Okay. Well, that seems to be the natural starting spot down here, though it's kind of cramped. Like really cramped, but we got the geothermal there, we got some steel there. And that's it. A really small couple patches of rich soil. Kind of too small to work with, really. I'll do what I can, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can go down there. Otherwise, we've got... The corner would be cool, but there is that... I know. I don't... Okay, well there's... It's probably like right along here, cutting through that rich soil there. A zone that you can't build beyond, so only a part of this would be usable defensively, so I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, and here we still have the same issue before. The 3 different directions isn't as bad. That's not as bad, and there's the rich soil there. You know, I might go up here instead. There is definitely something in that. Like, holy shit, I can guarantee it. There's no way it's that big without having anything in there. Couple starting structures. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for it. We'll go for it. I could link these together with mining and then try to wall it off a little bit down here and just... or something like that, or wall it up here and do something defensively for that, but we'll worry about that later on. Whoa. Jesus Christ, gazelles. What's your taming like, by the way? I missed it. 1. Okay. The game's making sure we don't make the same mistake as last time. Yeah, we'll go up here. This is cool. So, standard stuff. Chop wood. Harvest some agave. Not many berries to harvest around here. Quite yet. A little bit here and there. Alright, I'll let you go and do that. Get that taken care of. Yeah, there's that, the outer perimeter there, that white line. Yeah, I was pretty close. I mean, you can make it work. You can still wall it up, and then they'll just have to attack and go around the mountain, but it's still dangerous because if they use clever tactics, they'll just like start and try to fuck it up, or they'll even be like, oh, they're going to prepare for a while, then attack, and their area to prepare is actually down here inside your wall. So they'll go around and just like, oh, we're preparing like in your base, and it just fucks everything up. Ugh, I had that one time. I had a, that was back when I was doing kill zones. It was like Alpha 7 or 8 or something like that, where they prepared to attack just right outside my base, and I had no idea how to handle it. Because I was standing at the entryway of the kill zone then, trying to pick them off before they attacked. I don't know why I didn't just let them come into the kill zone. Oh no, they were, I think they were sieging actually. I think it was a mortar siege. I don't know. Any longtime viewers remember what that was? I think they were doing a, setting up a siege. I remember we were on the bottom right corner-ish. Something like that. And we had the kill zone off to the left side. And they I'm pretty sure it was a siege, and they were able to bombard me, so I had to go out there and handle it, but I had a sort of wall like this that I was looking around trying to pick them off, but they were able to all pick me off, and oh, it was a mess. Horrible. I don't like starting, I don't like being near edges like that. So, I'm happy with this area though. Long story short, that'll work. This is an okay spot too, but it's just a bit cramped, really. We sure we can't harvest that? Yeah, there we go. Harvest that. Get that stuff indoors when we can. Wood wall. Wood door. Wood door. Zone area stockpile. This will be the stuff and things. Just literally everything can go in there. Except corpses. Those are icky. Okay, eating raw agave. Please don't. Actually, let's do it this way. Zone area, expand the build roof area. Build the roof there. Build the roof down here. Temperature, build a campfire down here. I could have done a campfire last time. There's no reason really for me to have not. I think the fuel stove is a little faster. But the fuel stove is really cool because you can do fine meals on it. And all that, which I don't have really a steady supply of meat, so there's no rush for it. So really the campfire is just fine. It gets a bit hot, so I'll build the roof here, so if it rains, it doesn't extinguish, but it's also outside of our house, so it can get as hot as it wants, and I don't have to worry about it. So that'll work. It's like the best of all worlds. So I will have you actually work on the campfire real quick, and we'll get you to make a meal. Nice. Cook simple meal, do until you have just like 2 or 3. We'll do a small little stockpile in here. Critical, clear all. Meals and raw food, I suppose. So not up there. And then cook. Your construction is 4 interested. Okay, so I think I will go for a proper bed. Although really, it really doesn't matter because of where the comfort hashes are. Yeah, as long as you're over, looks like that might be about 10%. As long as you're over 10%, you don't get the negative moodlet. And there's this massive void of nothing. And it looks like at about 60%, you get a positive moodlet, which I think will be +4 for being comfortable, very comfortable, extremely comfortable, luxuriantly comfortable, I think is what it is. But anything in here is just no moodlet. So the difference between sleeping on the floor, an awful bed, or a normal bed is all nothing. So really, I mean, just get a bed, any bed at all. Even if it's awful, we'll keep it. And I will go the torch time so we have a little bit of light in here. Nice, we got more wood out there, okay. Oh my god, those gazelle. Watch, I won't hunt them only because there's a very good chance that I would, and then they would all aggro on me, and I'd have to kite and fight 10 fucking gazelle. 10? 10 gazelle. Yeah, and you're not very good at shooting and all that. That wouldn't work at all. Go for a crafting spot. Go for short bows. Make 4 short bows. And we'll do furniture. Oh, you're sleeping outside. That's fine. For now, at least. We'll set up a couple equipment racks. Really don't like that. That'll work. All right. Man. Okay, fine. Until you have 2 short bows, so make one, we'll equip one and have a couple spare on the rack. Could also put them outside. Nah, I'd prefer them being inside. That's fine. This might turn into the prison. In the end, I don't know what to really do with this building yet, but I will be doing separate bedrooms fairly early on. So I think I might do that. I might build the individual bedroom, just like 2 of them. One for me and one for the next person. And then we'll convert this into a really quick, easy prison. That might also act as a hospital. Toggle between the 2 of them. Similar to what I'm doing in the Rich Explorer scenario. So do that. We got the light going in there. Sort of a central location so the whole thing lights up. Yeah. I guess we could put the table over here. Gus. Oh, fuck it. We'll put it here. We'll cut that zone a little bit. And we'll just go with simple stools. Go ahead and name you JStank again. No real sense in randomizing the list. We didn't really get very far last time. So we'll just do that. Did a little bit of planning here. Try to figure out what the hell I'm actually going to be doing with this. So what I think I'm going to do is this will be the interim room for just generic everything and stuff. This will eventually become the kitchen area and probably partly dining as well. We can build on a storage area in the back, eventually turn that into the freezer. No problem. This will eventually be a small, but will be a decently okay, I suppose, prison. A couple beds in here, maybe 3, table, a couple stools. Yeah, maybe just two beds. Chair, or table, couple stools, light in the corner. I guess. I mean, it works. It's made of stone, so if there's a jailbreak, well, they figure out the lock on the door, so it doesn't really much matter. I don't know. I just trying to think of what to do with that. I mean, I suppose I could deconstruct and just use the materials for defensive stuff. I might just do that. It is granite. I'll probably just do that because it's granite. I don't know. We'll play it by ear. But definitely wanting to do bedrooms maybe down here and then a workshop probably off to the right side over here. I suppose ultimately kitchen should be up here where all the growing is. Because generally you'd be doing the growing and then the food storage would be like right next to it. So it's a really quick and easy haul job. Man. Okay, just remove the plants. I still don't know what I'm doing. I haven't sat and thought about it and I still don't know. I'm too indecisive right now. I can't figure it out. Too complicated. Going for the walk. Let's go ahead and do mine. Just a bit of steel, joy, horseshoe pin, just for a bit of variety. We'll just put her there. That's fine. And I guess we'll do a bit of growing zone. We'll do it up here. Go for... We can't do hops, can we? No. Require 7. What are we at? 5. We can do strawberries, that's fine. And probably eventually a big massive growing zone for trees. But we won't worry about that right now. We'll just do strawberries because we need that to get by. You still need your weapon. Make short bow 2, okay. We'll get done eventually. We'll just let him do JStank. Really? And then he died. Just builds himself into his own tomb. There we go. Better. That's better. Good job. I'll just let him do what he does here. I think I will change this though. We'll cut 2 hours into his sleep schedule. Because I'm a bastard. And then work, and then you got the 2 hours at the end of the day to do whatever, whether it be catching up on sleep or doing more joy or whatever. You are getting up pretty early in the day then. Ah well, that's fine. There, so now that's roof, so if it rains, the campfire stays active. so I don't have to worry about that. We got lighting in here, so it's not dark. Or shoddy, awful, poor. It's all shit. Yeah, I won't do that yet. We'll get a person and then I'll have him, with the restrictions and all that. It's one person, so I can just manually do him. The restrictions is really just for, or, work priorities is really just for the automation. No sense in automating one guy. So we'll do that. Your rest was not that bad. At all. But we'll see where this brings you. It's a pretty shit bed, so your rest effectiveness isn't going to be that great. Which is the other thing why you wouldn't want to sleep on a floor. Not just comfort, but also the rest effectiveness. So this seems to be just comfortable. As a poor bed. 0.6. Yes, that's where that mark is. 0.6. So that actually works out pretty well. Look at that. Well, we had no negatives. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. No negatives. We're doing so good. Soda plant times 20 is going to be really insane because you're green thumb, so you fucking love planting. God, that looks strange. Because it's roofed, so it's got a shadow. But the light from the campfire is removing the shadow. And then you've got the dynamic shadow from the whole sunrise sunset that's moving across, but it doesn't, like, the light from the campfire doesn't bleed out to there. That's so weird looking. God, I kind of want to just open that up and see what it is, but I know I would die straight away. I think I already know what it is. That size, I think I know what it is. Diplomat's rest stop. Oh right, factions. I always forget factions. Diplomat's rest stop, which is an awesome name. Lusa Lurcha. They don't like us. They're a hostile tribe. Rodabello Ler Croyo. They're cool with us. And then we got War Unit and Struggle Crew. I love these names. This is perfect. Fucking War Unit over here. Man. The whole world hates each other. This is good. I like this. You were doing... Oh, the mining for the horseshoe pin, right? Just for the bit of joy variety. Because otherwise walking will get pretty old really fast for you. Meditative, yeah, 31%. Ugly environment? What? It's beautiful outside. Well, it's okay outside, I guess. I never had medicine. Okay, so let's start working on individual bedrooms / a prison area. I feel like we'll be getting the whole, oh, they're being chased, or Wanderer joins, or something pretty soon. And then there's a guy with a knife event too. That usually happens. So let's build a prison somewhere. Kind of want to use this. I'm just going to use this. Just remove that zone. Furniture, get the table in there, get a couple stools in there, get the light in there. Yeah, just 2 beds. I could cram a 3rd bed in there, but that's a really horrible looking prison. I hate that. I really hate that. Trying something different for a prison, because I really don't like that. That's going to be cramped, dark. That's just going to be shitty. That's not going to be a good thing. So we'll just cancel that. If I really need to, I'll put in a sleeping spot on the ground if we end up getting a prisoner, if we get attacked. But what I think I'll do is do this. There's enough space I can put 2 more of these little rooms here. So what we'll do is that'll be the bed. And because it'll be a prisoner bed, then that means that it's going to think that this is the prison here, and this is just some other just random shit. So what I'll do is have the door on hold open, so it's still considered their own individual bedroom, and they're not sleeping with anybody else, But the door is open, so they should be able to freely walk out into the hallway. This will be hold open so they can come out to here, which is going to be the dining room eventually. And just general hangout place, I guess. It's a bit large. It's a lot large, but that's okay. That'll be a spacious interior. They'll enjoy that. But we'll have the doors held open, so we'll see how that works. I've never tried it before. Bit of an experiment, but that'll take a lot of wood, which we're out of. There's not actually that much wood around here. And just chop what you can up there, I guess. Chop what you can everywhere. Yeah, there's no sense in doing that. We'll just, whatever. It's whatevs. No sense in automating it. And our little campfire's gone. That's going to be annoying if that keeps happening. I thought having the roof here would prevent it from disappearing. I thought it would just need more fire, you know? But no, it actually gets consumed, it seems. So... oh, meditating. Okay. Yeah, I'll just let him do whatever. Kitchen, though. I mean, because I could turn this into the kitchen and the freezing, or freezer area eventually. Our bedrooms, I think I would probably, we'll pause it so it doesn't start on it, but our bedrooms will probably be something like that. We can queue up 3 straight away. With just simple bed. All those, get them out of here. Throw them just over here. And it gets corpses too. Why not? That'll be our dumping stockpile. We'll forbid. Double click, so it just selects the stuff down there. Double click, there. So that's queued up but forbidden, so you won't worry about it right now. I could also expand it a little more and put in a prison hall or another hallway maybe into a hospital. Or even just a door into the hospital. We could try that. Maybe something like that. I guess. And actually cancel that. We'll just leave that as a wall. So I know. Something like that. So that's just this all-inclusive sort of hospital, prison, dining area. If it works. I don't even know if it'll work. And then that'll be hold open too. Because it's a separate room, but the door's open. So they should still be able to like leave and do whatever. You know. As far as cooking goes, food. Harvest what you can. Don't really worry about the agave though. I think it catches berries. That'll work. They got maybe another hour in them. So having him wake up that early isn't that much of an issue. We'll do that. It's a lot of work. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just... Excellent. I guess I could just stockpile them for now. And this will just be, oops, preferred, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. JStank's thinking we should call this Jamestown. Fine. Go for Jamestown. We got elephant. Really? Why? Game? You're taunting me with this. Elephant joined. You came in with a shoddy armored vest, which is kind of cool. Not bad. And some food and a marble club. Ooh. That might sell okay. You don't do violence, social, or scary. Great. Chemical interest, masochist, physically or psychically dull. Okay, that's still really useful because handling, bit of doctor. Okay, you're good at what you do. You're very old though. So 0% pain. And a little pain. Nobody likes that, right? It's 0% because of a scar on his torso. 0% pain. But ordinarily it would give them a negative mood, but because this guy's a masochist, he's okay with that. He just pokes a scar every now and again because that definitely hurts, poking scars. Because scars are painful. Because reasons. I'll never understand it. You are exile. Again, I didn't refresh the list at all. There was really no reason to. So we got exile, and then Jude Starbright, and then Brian Tani, Jack Spratt, Runzo, Scout, and Dragonfly, Eltcorp, etc., etc.